Hello, I am Rutledge, and I am running for governor of Virginia for the Republican nomination. What's happening in North Carolina will never happen in Virginia under me. It's inexcusable, unthinkable, unconscionable. What is going on in North Carolina by them blocking aid, blocking rescues, blocking any kind of assistance, and the very people who are looking for it doesn't realize there is no way for them to communicate with each other, and their own government is doing it. I seen Magic Johnson get more attention than what's going on in North Carolina. If I ever had agents outside this state come into the state and block my own citizens from saving their own family, saving their brother, saving their sister, saving their significant other, saving their LGBTQ member. Listen, people, what's happening in North Carolina is no joke. If the Lakers Stadium was underwater right now, do you think Magic Johnson would be up there endorsing Kamala in Michigan or wherever he's at while Kamala is showing the same care in California as she is in North Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, and more? I have been getting inbox on a regular of people trying to figure out ways to assist people in North Carolina. And I have had to tell people they're getting blocked everywhere. We're going to try to do what we can. I would have been so every single Virginian, you bulldoze your way through them. And you get to your friend, you get to your family, you get to your kin. And I'll take the blame. That's what you have to do in leadership. I'm not here to be the celebrity darling or think I'm entitled to anything. This is the situations that show leadership. This is the situations that matter to people. And everybody is seeing right now how little of care that people have in their leadership position, that they are able to gaslight their way into a presidential office while acting like a coward in chief right now. There's no way in hell, and I mean it, no way in hell I would let another outsider make sure another North Carolina life is taken. And while Roy Cooper and the rest of them are trying to cover up for the Democratic Party, we're going to be burying the whole town and saying that town never existed with these Democrats that continue to destroy history. I guarantee you they'll whitewash this. I won't let them, nor should anybody else let them. I don't care what side of the aisle you on. You should be saying, you going to let that part of North Carolina, that part of Georgia, that part, if you let parts of America fall and this is your response and this is how you treat people, then you'll do that anywhere and say, here's $750. You should be okay. And people will be having a rally for you. Talking about how wonderful you are while people are still clinging on to their lives and don't even realize the very help that's there to get them out is telling the people from some whatever society that they're on because local chiefs, local sheriffs should have been said, I'm not standing in your way. You do what you have to do, and I'll take the blame. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody got the courage to stand up. But just know this, Merle Rutledge is telling you right now, I'll never be one of them cowards. I'll never act like the way these leaders are acting right now. And pay attention to the ones that you're about to vote for. Oh, you already say you have my vote. Look at North Carolina. They were saying the same thing to the very same people that you are deciding your life from, compared to the very same people who've been fighting for your lives. And those are the ones trying to get in to save lives, get their hands dirty. Where have you seen an unclean hand in those pictures that says that their hands been dirty? This is inexcusable. And this will never happen in Virginia if I'm your governor. I'm doing my best to make sure the worst of the worst don't continue to happen in North Carolina. We all trying to do our part. But what is Magic Johnson doing? What private plane has he sent over? Maybe if his supplies got blocked, maybe North Carolina will get some assistance that it needs compared to more propaganda and gaslighting and blacklisting of real people telling what's really happening. If that's happening right now, that can happen in New York, that can happen in Philly, it can happen in Baltimore. Listen, people, stop worrying about skin color. Stop worrying about gender. Start worrying more about character and what people are really doing when the situation hits the fan. You won't hear about how much of a racist somebody is, or how much of a globalist or communist or extremist or radical or far left somebody is. You're going to find out who somebody is. Merle Rutledge for Virginia governor. I am the governor for Virginia, and maybe everybody else should recognize that too.